This will be Fan 82 again. Shall we start playing? Or continue playing? Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jode's daughter, Camila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lynn when I found out about the kidnapping, and it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted, and that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camila's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camila? Why do they have Camila? Father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think this stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate. I agree. Then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camila's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. Seem to know a lot, I'll say a lot, to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. I know your daughter... Sorry. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. I'm trying to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. But why does life have to be such a complicated thing? If she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything is normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Woo-hee! That's quite a pickle there, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. What'll it be? Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanella? I'll have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Detective Jode! Mr. Jode, I'm sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn? Please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and a student. That brings a tear to my eye. Time to pull some tricks. Wait. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanel, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Joe could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? Let him have a little jailhouse rock. I know me being funny just doesn't work. If that's the case, why'd you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? Why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? So are all those rumors about you true? And the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Silence is your answer. Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough then. But Detective Jode, I'm a death row inmate who's escaped from prison. This is how it should be. What? I want to see how this guy's reacting. My poor Mila, is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped was named Camila. Why's the dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute. Amelie? I don't even know how to really pronounce her name. How could that be the Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife went away on him? Maybe they grew apart. What with him being so busy? Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me in my own head. Fine. Talk number 2. According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. It's not Bieber fever either. Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camila by mistake instead. Apparently, Amelie and Camila are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camila to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh right, you asked her to bring the music box. Camila. Next. Next. You too, Joe, let's do it. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. Here's something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? I'm carrying out your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die, and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camila. What? Camila? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. And by the way, Camila told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camila herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. When I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camila, I don't have to suffer anymore after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true what Camila said? Why don't you tell us what you know? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife Alma's birthday. She came home from work and she went in first. Bonk. Mom! What was that noise? And shock. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camila, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible. Camila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? Camila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius in making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there are two very strange points about that contraption. First was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid, as I told you on the last chapter. Cupid? He was supposed to shoot his arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption design and then manipulated it. Manipulated in red. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camila. Made a small adjustment to the scene, turned myself in.